What is happening, all you sexy YouTube warriors out there? Range Day Bro back at it again, and today we're gonna be taking a look at a brand new can from Energetic Armament, the Ferox. This is their 5.56 suppressor. Let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, it is a good day. We're out here at the range here in Texas. Beautiful day to be taking a look at the brand new Energetic Armament Ferox. This is their 5.56 suppressor. It is a no frills, heavy use, duty rated suppressor, and we're gonna test that today with our infamous combat loadout test. That's 7 full mags, as fast as we can shoot it through this Mark 18 10.3 inch barrel. So a lot of heavy abuse we're gonna be putting this thing through today to see if it holds up. As you guys know, some other cans have failed in the past with this test, and this is the standard test for the channel moving forward with any suppressor. So I'm really excited to check this thing out. I don't want to do too much talking. This is a first look. This can does come out on October 4th, so keep an eye out for it. I'm sure they're going to sell it very quickly because it is a great overall can as far as length, weight, and performance, and we're going to again show you guys that here today. But I don't want to beat a dead horse. We're going to bring on one of the owners of Energetic Armament, Josh, to talk a little bit more about the design. All right, guys, so we have the Ferox here, and I brought Josh in, one of the owners of Energetic Armament, to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about what sets this suppressor apart. So Josh, if you just want to give us a little rundown on this thing.
Absolutely, appreciate you having us out here today. This is going to be our new Ferox 5.56 silencer. Ferox, Latin for efficiency, is at the core of what Energetic Armament is all about, engineering, and delivering the most decibels reduction possible per ounce of weight is what we were going after with the Ferox here. We use 17.4 stainless steel, heat treated to H900. It's engineered to be ultra strong without sacrificing durability. It's designed specifically for the 5.56 platform, particularly for short and mid barrel length, optimizing low back pressure and excellent sound suppression.
Yeah, so what I noticed in shooting this during that combat loadout test is that, number one, when I pick up the can, it's super lightweight. It's much lighter than, you know, say the RC2 or any other kind of cans that are of relatively the same size as it. And also, one thing I want to mention that I think is really dope is the serial ID ring. This is included on all your cans, right?
It is,
so
except
it makes
for our rimfire Nix cans, which is not necessary.
Yeah, but that makes it so that you can actually have same day repairs, right?
Absolutely.
And customer service is so important in this industry, especially because we wait so long for these cans. So that's something I think is really awesome. So if you guys do ever have an issue with this can, it can be repaired extremely quickly and get it back to your hands. What do you guys like averaging your turnaround for repairs?
We advertise less than a 1 week turnaround. It's literally a 90-second operation for us to get a can in, drill the swage point out, unscrew the ring, take a new core off the shelf, screw it back on the serialized ID ring part, re-swage it, turn around, put it in a UPS container and ship it out the exact same day. Generally, the UPS driver doesn't even leave the facility, it just stays with us.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool because you're getting a literal brand new can. The only thing that they're changing, so the actual serialized item is the ID ring. The rest of the can is brand new. So you don't have to worry about having a can that is unrepairable and then a company offering you like 50% off a replacement. That is not the case with Energetic, which I think is really freaking cool. I wish more companies did something like this, but you guys have the patents on that, so
yes, sir.
It's pretty badass. But yeah, I think overall, really awesome compact package. It does have a little bit of a perforated blast baffle design, is that right?
It's a radial bleed off chamber in the front. It's a 12.5 ounce can, 6 inches in overall diameter, and it's not going to sacrifice sound reduction performance with the radial bleed off, so it's a little larger diameter than what we would traditionally do, but that allows for greater internal volume, and so that's able to dissipate the heat, and the gases turn it into heat to become a more performance, energy efficient silencer and create the decibel reduction that we were looking for, as well as reduce blowback for the user.
Yeah, and what I noticed during those, obviously 7 mags as fast as you could shoot, if you ever have to do that, it's a really bad day, but we do that on purpose just to kind of test the durability of the can. What I did notice is, especially on the first 5 mags, very little back pressure whatsoever, very little gas to the face, which is, you know, the Mark 18 is infamous for being over-gassed, and there's a reason for that. The Daniel Defense designed it to be, you know, the most combat effective gun and be able to run through adverse conditions. So when this thing had such little back pressure, especially on those first 5 mags, you know, obviously it started to tear up a little bit after 210 rounds. Overall, as far as my experience with all the cans that I've used, 5.56 cans on the market, even 30 cal cans, this performed extremely well, having lower back pressure. The ejection pattern was totally acceptable, was not over-gassed, which I think most people would appreciate, especially when considering running this on a shorter barrel semi-auto rig. So appreciate you giving me this opportunity.
Thanks, bro.
Man.
Appreciate
Pretty
it.
sweet can. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're gonna perform the combat loadout test. This is just a direct thread to a 10.3 inch 5.56 Mark 18 upper, and we have 7 full mags loaded up right here. So we're gonna do 210 rounds as fast as I can pull the trigger, see how this thing performs, how it sounds. I'm gonna do some on steel, some off steel, so you guys can kind of hear the difference. But with that being said, let's just get the shooting. One mag down. Bolt lock back. Surprisingly, not a lot of gas, especially for 10.3.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Woo! That's hot.
No shit.
Sorry guys, I melted a little rubber on your can there. All right, 3 mags down. It's 90 rounds. Going to 120. I'm checking that serial ID ring. It's not backing off. We look good. Going to the 5th mag. This gun's got a little bit of a jam up there. Starting to see a little bit more flash out of the end. We look good so far. This thing is getting super hot. It's almost white hot already. Starting to shoot some fireballs. Ejection pattern is pretty good for the Mark 18 last mag. Damn, that thing is hot. Still holding up. Woo! That's all she wrote, boys and girls. Let's see if this thing's got a little glow. Let's stick it in the heat. Oh my goodness, that thing is nice and toasty there. I don't know if you guys can pick that up on camera, but it is orange hot. That's the forbidden popsicle there, but made it all the way through. The gun is incredibly hot, but got a little bit of tears, but that's gonna happen when you mag dump 7 mags. But overall, sounded amazing. The tone didn't change from first round to last. I'm just really impressed with the way this thing performed. So right now we have it in the direct thread configuration, but it is Bravo compatible for any of your hub adapters on the market. All the popular ones, the Chemo, Q Cherry Bomb, all that good stuff will actually thread onto this. So if you have those muzzle devices, you could just put that hub adapter on here and you don't have to buy a bunch of other muzzle devices for this can, which is really cool. It does come in 2 colors, black nitro you see right here and FDE as well. And it does ship already included with a removable 5.56 flash hider end cap. So you're good to go right out of the box. You're gonna have that good flash suppression, sound suppression. And as you can tell, it is an absolutely bomb-proof can. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap up the video for today. I wanna give a huge shout out to Josh and Anson at Energetic Armament for giving me the opportunity to kind of give you the first look at this can before it even comes out. Again, it's getting released on October 4th, so keep a lookout for this thing. I think it is gonna fly off the shelf because it is such a lightweight, versatile can for its performance and its output. And as you can tell, it can withstand a hell of a lot of abuse that we just put it through today. So before I let you go, just a little bit of advice, guys. Get out there and train as much as you can. It's not gonna matter how great of a can you have or setup you have if you don't know how to use it. So make sure you get out there and train. As always, you are the weapon. These are just your tools that get the job done. So with that being said, guys, stay safe, stay dangerous. Range Day Bro, out.